Howdy folks, and welcome back to War Thunder with the mighty Jingles. Except it's not really the mighty Jingles. That British premium Hellcat that you can see there is actually being flown by Fitzgryer. This is a subscriber replay, and this is probably only the second subscriber replay I have ever shown as far as War Thunder is concerned. And the reasons are going to become apparent in a moment. Right up there at the end of the valley, you can see the sun shining straight through a mountain. War Thunder's replay system is not great. It's absolutely fantastic for making pretty movies, but for actually getting a sense of what is going on during the course of a battle, it's not the best. There's no radar, the amount of UI on display is kind of limited, and if you're watching one of somebody else's replays, you kind of have to watch it a couple of times to get an idea of the way the battle develops. But this was a good game, and so very, very rarely, for only the second time on my YouTube channel, I'm showing you somebody else's War Thunder game. Fitzgryer in the premium British Hellcat. He is going to rack up an obscene number of ground kills in this match, and some pretty impressive air kills as well. Bombs away, turns around, BF-109, air-to-air rocket kill. The best kind of rocket kill. Now see this guy in the Kitty Hawk. Fitz got bounced by the guy in the Kitty Hawk, but he screwed up his attack run, and then he's ignoring him and he's going after these ground targets instead. Now Fitz has taken some damage to his wing from the BF-109, but his engine and his guns are still perfectly operational, and there we go, there's his second victim. Now what you're going to see throughout the course of the rest of this game is a signature lesson in how important it is to stay calm when you're playing War Thunder. When I was in the Royal Navy, one of the things that we used to do, and this is just military humour, it's not nasty, it's just you have to be in the military to get it. You would deliberately go out of your way to try to make somebody get angry. It was called fishing for a bite. You would troll your messmates, basically, and if they got angry, you won. And the expression was, if you flash, you lose. Flashing was an expression that we used to describe somebody losing their temper. And that's exactly what's just happened here. That guy in the P40 got his ass shot down, and now he's flashed. And as far as he's concerned, there is nobody else on the enemy team other than Fitz's Hellcat. And he's making it his mission in life to go after Fitz, and nobody but Fitz. Right now he's jumped into another aircraft, and he's coming looking for him. And if you're any good, that's not such a bad thing. But you do need to be very, very sure. Oh, nice little bomb strike going off there on the column of armoured cars. But you do need to be very, very sure that you are actually good enough. You know, you talk the talk, you'd better make sure you can walk the walk. And unfortunately, our little friend in the P40 turns out to be all mouth and no trousers, because Fitz, well, just you wait. Fitz, here in the premium British Hellcat, has absolutely no idea what's coming. Oh, there he is again. Now he's jumped into a P400. P400, which was known in the Pacific as a P40 with a 0 on its tail. Not widely loved by the pilots who flew it. Yep, he's coming straight after Fitz again. Well, you better make sure. 2-0. Come and have another go if you think you're hard enough. But all that's done is make him even more angry. He's going to come back for more. And Fitz is busy racking up an obscene number of ground kills here. You know, if I was flying the Hellcat on this map, I would probably be wasting my time going after and getting shot down by the bombers. But no, not Fitz. He's having a whale of a time here, just farming these armoured cars. A couple of heavy tanks mixed up amongst them. But he's not going to waste his ammo on them. Not when there's lots of armoured cars to be shot at. Unfortunately, the armoured cars, see there's a heavy tank there, but the armoured cars aren't actually knocking that kill counter down. But he's in a fighter, he's on a ground strike map. You've got to be selfish. You really have to be selfish when you're flying a fighter on a ground strike map. And he's basically just playing to get the most out of this map that he possibly can. Now, sooner or later, our little friend in the P40 and the P400 is going to turn up again, because he's really, really mad now. But before that happens, we're going to get some more company in the shape of a BF-110C. So Fitz is going for this guy. He's not alone. Now this is a replay, so you can't see the full UI, and Fitz has spotted it long before I did. There he is. Now he's in an Aerocobra, and he's coming back looking for more. Fitz has probably taken the hint at this point, thought, well, if this guy's here again, there's only one person he's going after. So he switches targets from the BF-110 to our little friend, who's now in an Aerocobra, and prepares to defend himself. This is now his third attempt at shooting Fitz down. And so far he's 2 for 0. Oh, Fitz has dropped his combat flaps. And there we go. 3-0. Doesn't pay to spend too long celebrating, however, because the BF-110's back, and he has actually done some pretty serious damage to his control surfaces. The guy who was going after the BF-110 was unable to put him down. Fitz is struggling. I mean, the BF-110 isn't a terribly manoeuvrable aircraft, but he doesn't have a tail gunner anymore. Fitz has killed his tail gunner, so now he's quite safe and he can take his time putting this guy down. And even in a damaged Hellcat, you are always going to outmaneuver a BF-110. And there he goes. Is that... Yeah, that's 5 air kills now. Not bad. And I've lost track of the number of ground kills that he's racked up. Now, remember, of course, it's a replay, and there he is. Now, we didn't have a radar, so we didn't see that P-38 coming in, but Fitz did. The P-38 overshot. Fitz manages to slot in on his tail, but Fitz's control surfaces are heavily damaged, and even using his flaps, he's not really able to outmaneuver this P-38. He doesn't have an awful lot of speed as well, and the P-38 is he's doing all right. You know, he's pretty much doing everything the right way. He's not trying to get into a dogfight with the Hellcat. He doesn't necessarily know how badly damaged Fitz's Hellcat is, but he's not going to put the P-38 into a dogfight with the Hellcat. That is not where the P-38 shines. Instead, he's going for the boom and zoom tactics, although he's trying to turn on him there. They're getting into a scissors battle. Fitz narrowly misses him. Might have done some damage, difficult to tell. The guy keeps going in the vertical. Fitz is doing well to try to stay on his tail as well as he has, but he just can't bring that nose round quite enough. He's using every trick at his disposal to try to stay out of the way of this guy's guns. You can see he's using the keyboard as well to make small roll adjustments. He's using the elevators to try to pull a tighter turn, but he keeps bleeding off speed while he does this, and just there's another P-38 just appeared. Now, you can't tell at the moment because it's a replay, but you'll never guess who's in that other P-38. Now the cavalry's just arrived. Friendly P-38 going after their P-38, and Fitz... Oh look. Yep, he's got him again. It's the same guy. He's now shot him down 4 times. You'd think at some point this guy would get sick of dying, but he keeps coming back for more. And the friendly P-38 swats the original P-38 out of the sky, and Fitz is clear, and his rockets are back up. Just misses the pillbox. Still got a couple of rockets left. Don't appear to be enemy fighters. He's going to brake, get a bit more distance, pull this thing around, and use his remaining rockets to get one good ground kill. Come on. And there it is. So our little friend in the P40 and the P400 and the P38 and the Aerocobra is now 4 for nothing. But, you know, if you throw enough shit at the wall, some of it's going to stick sooner or later. So Fitz is badly beaten up. He's had a good run. He's very wisely deciding that discretion is the better part of valor. He's going to head back to base, put this thing down, and get it repaired, just in case our little friend comes back for a 5th time. And I really don't usually accept War Thunder replays from other people, for all the reasons that I've gone into in this video and numerous other videos in the past, particularly Mingles with Jingles, where the question keeps popping up about War Thunder replays. And I don't generally accept them for a number of reasons. Very limited UI, it's difficult to know what else is going on during the course of the replay. It looks fantastic. I mean, just look at this. It does look amazing. But there's all kinds of bugs in the replay, like the sun shining through the mountains there. You'll have noticed the sound keeps cutting out every now and then. We keep losing the engine sound halfway through. And it's just very, very difficult to get an idea of what's going on other than directly in front of your aircraft in replays. So I generally don't accept War Thunder replays. But this one, I was very happy to make an exception for, because it amused me greatly. Remember, if you flash, you lose. It's all well and good going after the guy who shot you down to get some revenge, but you better make damn sure you're good enough to do it. Because the chances are, if he shot you down, it's not because he's not a very good pilot. Well, yeah, anybody can shoot anybody down in War Thunder. That's one of the great strengths of the game and what makes it so popular. But, you know, if I shoot you down once, well, maybe I got lucky. If I shoot you down twice, yeah, maybe I didn't get lucky. If I shoot you down 3 times, there's definitely no luck involved. And if I shoot you down 4 times, you're not really here for the air-to-air combat, are you? You just seem to enjoy getting your ass whooped. So, yeah, Fitzgryer, thank you for sending this one in. It was, unlike the majority, and I do not get sent many War Thunder replays because people generally get the message and don't bother sending them in anymore, but this was one of the few usable War Thunder replays that I have been sent, and it was immense fun to watch. This video amused me greatly. I can only imagine the frothing, tongue-biting rage that you caused in that P-40 pilot that prompted him to come after you and die at your hands, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times before he eventually rage quitted in disgust. It's things like this that, you know, this is why we play multiplayer games. It's those little personal victories. I loved watching this replay. I watch it over and over and over, and it just gets funnier every time. Well, and this game is almost over now. They have 1 destroyer left to kill. Fitz is going for it, but the chances are that somebody else is going to get it. The enemy still have 5 to knock out. This is going to be a nice little win, a very, very nice little win. 6 air kills, over 20 ground kills. Fitz must have earned an absolute fortune out of this match. Plus, let's not forget, he's flying a premium aircraft, so even there we go, they've won. And he does a cheeky little barrel roll to celebrate. So Fitzgryer, thank you very much for sending that one in. Take care, folks, and I'll catch you next time.